Hi, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about all the sunscreens Dot & Key has. I'm assuming like these are all the sunscreens that they have, including their newest sunscreen stick. I finally got this, and I've also included their old sunscreens, which are just to compare in this video. So many of you wanted me to do like a detailed video on these sunscreens, so here we go. मैं पहले बता देती हूँ, like these two were sent to me in my PR, and the three I have purchased myself, so it's a mix of both PR and self-purchase. Not sponsored. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, let's start with the newer sunscreens, for which most of you are here for. First, let's talk about the Dot & Key's Cica Calming Niacinamide sunscreen with SPF 50 on the white cast, oxybenzone free. I really like that these two sunscreens, the newer sunscreen formulas, is oxybenzone free. I think this one is particularly for your oily, acne prone and sensitive skin. Which is interesting. Now I believe that they have reformulated this formula. They had, I think, the tube packaging. I never tried that formula before, but I do believe that sunscreen ka formula was not very good. I think it was really oily and greasy. So the packaging of all the sunscreens are same, and I love how these sunscreens are color coded like this. It's very water-like. It's very water-like texture. It's lotion-like, which I feel most Dot & Key sunscreens ka texture is lotion and very watery and liquidy, that it's very easy to blend on the skin. Also, the finish that it leaves on the skin is semi-matte in my opinion. Now this has hybrid UV filters, UVA and UVB. It contains Cica, which soothes inflammation and redness. It also has niacinamide, which helps you in fading your dark spots and acne scars and dark spots and pigmentation. That is what niacinamide is gonna help you with. My problem with this sunscreen is that it peeled on my skin a few times, and even though I have not laid a lot of skincare, even when I have laid a lot of skincare, this has peeled on my skin. I probably stopped using this after like a few times, so I'm definitely going to give this to someone who has oily skin. I'm not a really great fan of this one as compared to the other sunscreen. The next sunscreen is a very unique sunscreen, I will say, in the sunscreen world. It's the Dot & Key's Swim Sports sunscreen with high UV protection. This also has SPF 50, PA+++. This is wet and water resistant for up to 120 minutes, which means that you have to reapply it. And this one has 5 essential ceramides. So this is specifically for people who work out, who go swimming, who is out and about in the sun. Again, very liquidy. This I feel is even more liquidier than the previous sunscreen. It spreads easily, but with this one, when you do apply an adequate amount, you have to spend like a few minutes in blending this. Now the finish of the sunscreen is very dewy, also because it has ceramides, which is essentially something that is meant to hydrate your skin. I have not seen any peeling on my skin with this one. The rest of the 3 sunscreens have not peeled on my skin except for the green one. Now let's come to the part. This claims to be water resistant, so I did do a test by washing my face under running water. I did find the milky product coming off a bit, not fully, but just a little bit. I had to put it out there, especially if you have dry skin. You are going to love this. If you're looking for something that is water resistant, particularly for that, I think you can go ahead with this one. Let's very quickly talk about these two sunscreens. By the way, both of these are almost empty. I have nothing. For the past couple of months, these are the only sunscreens that I have ever been using. Not even like. Both of these are almost empty, and I do have a backup. First one is the Dot & Key's Vitamin C Super Bright Sunscreen. This one needs a lot of work in blending, I will say that. This is the most liquidy and most water-like amongst all the 4 sunscreens, but once it blends into your skin, it gives a semi-matte finish again. Don't know if the finish on your skin varies, but I'm talking from a dry skin girly perspective. I've already actually spoken both of these sunscreens in my video. Kuch to video mein I have spoken about this. I will link it down below. This has triple vitamin C, and this has great antioxidant properties. Oily skin people will love this. So my most favorite sunscreen out of all the 4. Like, I could go back to this in a heartbeat. This is the watermelon cooling sunscreen. Now with these sunscreens, initially I liked this one was because this was the kind of sunscreen I've never used. So I was really intrigued and I was really drawn towards it, but very quickly, like sooner than I knew, I switched to this and I cannot put this down since then. This is my all-time favorite sunscreen. This is a sunscreen that will be great for everybody, like people with oily skin, people with normal skin, combination skin, and for my dry skin girlies. Its texture and consistency is a little bit creamier than other sunscreens. It has a very thin gel texture. This takes no time to blend. It just melts into your skin. Since this has hyaluronic acid, it does feel a tad bit hydrating, but not as hydrating as the blue one. These sunscreens were hyped for a reason and I totally stand by it. I even have a backup of this already. That's how much I love this. It's just chef's kiss. Now the last sunscreen is their sunscreen stick. I love brands. I love these brands who are coming with affordable sunscreen stick. I've always been stuck on buying the Domaco sunscreen stick, which is for 1,000 rupees. Tell me this doesn't look like the Dear Farmer sunscreen stick. The Dot & Key's strawberry dew sunscreen stick on the go. But I love the red packaging. This is how the product looks like. You open it and you twist it on. The one thing that I did notice is that they did not provide like a protective cover. One that Earth Rhythm has, like this protective cap. Now I did try to use this on top of my makeup and it did work really well. I want to see how this applies on top of makeup. So I have some makeup going on. Let's see how this actually was. I have to rotate it, the product comes out, and this is how it. It's very smooth and I can fit like the shape of my face really well. Yeah, I think no makeup, you can see. Makeup did not move. This glided so smoothly on my skin. Like every use you have to like wipe it with a tissue. First impressions with both with and without makeup, it's very lightweight. You don't feel like you have anything on your face even when you have applied like layers of this. So it glides smoothly. I can reach like every corner of my face. I love how the shape is designed. I think it's genius. 3 to 4 times in one place to get that adequate amount of your protection. This is also very nice. That can fit right in your bag. You can just carry it. Sunscreen sticks are all that I've been carrying for reapplication. Sunscreen sticks are not supposed to be a primary sunscreen application. You have to use a liquid sunscreen, and these are only meant for reapplication. Great affordable sunscreen stick that you can try. If you are looking for a sunscreen stick and you cannot find a good one, try this. And yeah, that is it. That is the end of the video. If I rank them, then number 1 will be the pink sunscreen. If you want to just buy that one sunscreen, go for the pink one, and you can definitely try the sunscreen stick as well. I'll leave all the links for in the description box below. I do have a coupon code for you that you can use. That's going to give you 10% off on their website. And yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sticking by. Love you guys a lot, and I'll see you in my next video.